Hi guys, welcome to Movies on Screen. In this video today we will give a review on the video game Ratchet and Clank are ripped apart. But before we begin, do us a favor, click the like button, also subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell for more recent updates. Nearly 20 years ago, Insomniac Games first introduced the world through Ratchet and Clank, the ambitiously named tale, a free ranch world in Olympics and a stand-themed-sized warlord got off to a rough start when they first met. Ratchet, the last of his kind, was a thrill-seeking mechanic and pilot in search of adventure. If only he could get a ship to work, Clank, labeled as defective, had more than one horrible secret in his memory banks. If only he could trust someone enough to help him stop a corrupt business executive from destroying untold planets. Turn out the Ratchet and Clank, despite their less than impressive names, didn't just possess the stuff that heroes are made of. They were actually made for each other too. Their buddy relationship has worked so well. In fact that Insomniac Games turned that 2002 hit into a full-on franchise now totaling 70 games across a variety of platforms. The latest game, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, is the first new title in 8 years and most recent game overall since the original reimagining in 2016. And in a very clever storytelling twist, the latest game is also a retelling of the original story of Ratchet and Clank, but from a very different perspective. Rift Apart asks what could have been if that first meeting of the title team had gone differently. What would that future hold? How would not just our protagonists but their friends and enemies change? And what would happen if somehow those two alternate histories cross paths? Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart delivers everything fans of the franchise want while offering something new and interesting to tell old and new players alike. It's drop dead gorgeous no matter what word you are on, which character you are playing, or which baddies or besties you are taking down. The PS5 shines in both the visual department and the technical one thanks to initiative, haptic feedback and adaptive triggers, making the action experience fire on all sensory cylinders. And perhaps best of all, Rift Apart introduced compelling new characters that, while certainly feeling like a product of our contemporary times, are also whole charismatic and downright adorable. I genuinely hope that Rift Apart is both the continuation of the franchise and the start of something new, and I can't wait to see what's come next. I hope you like this review. If you like, then hit the like button, also subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell for more recent updates. Please leave your valuable feedback and thoughts in comments below and let us know how you like our video. Then we will make more informative videos for you. Our goal to introduce you to every Hollywood movie and English TV series. Thanks for watching. Thanks for